It is that time of year again. And I know a lot of you are thinking, I don't know what to get my guy. I don't know what to get my man. And so every year I try to come and fix that problem. And so I'm going to give you 10 gifts for manly men. Now, these are, I got to warn you up front, and I always do this. If your man is a little sweeter than most, these probably aren't going to be for him. Okay. If your man is like a metrosexual, right? Takes very meticulous in his dress and all of that, manicures his nails. Maybe some of these, maybe there's a couple of these, maybe. But if you've got a manly man, you can't miss it, because I'm even going to include links to these items. I'm looking at some of them right now. Damn, I love this stuff. This one here, boy. I got knives. I've got some surprises, I think, and I'll tell you why. These are so good for manly men. You can order most of these on Amazon. I've got like 9 of them linked to Amazon. And what I just showed you is actually, believe it or not, at Walmart. All right, I'm going to get to it. Let's do number, not going to be in any kind of order. So I'll just start with, I probably should wait on this one, because these are the coolest. These are the most amazing. Yeah, I'm going to wait on that one. I'll start with an easy one, a inexpensive one as well. This particular flashlight, I got to link it. This particular flashlight is, I'm not kidding you. It is the best you will ever get. Your man will not believe this. Look, in the pitch dark, I mean, in the woods, in the pitch dark, in a field, this thing will go like 300 feet. And I mean, illuminate it. I gave this to Miss Sarah Moon on a dark night about 10 days ago. She was like, damn. So yeah, that's a flashlight for manly men. Here, I'm going to put the link to this. Even if this is like a stocking stuffer for you, this is a can't miss gift. And when he turns it on this is the kind of one he'll always wear in his pocket. It's good. It's actually really, really good for self-defense, because the beam is so blinding. And it's little. That thing is probably about 5 inches. It's not very big. It fits perfectly in your pocket. All right, let me put the link to this. I'm going to put links to all these. And by the way, these are affiliate links, meaning I'm going to get filthy rich. So, yeah. You believe me? All right, here's for this. Let's see if this works. I usually don't do this during the show. See if that works. Oh, yeah. There you go. So there's the link to the flashlight. It is on Amazon. All right, let me get back to these. Okay, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more really, really good one. So this next one, I think I did this next one. I think I even did it last year. But how come I don't look? How come the lighting? Oh, I see why. Because I'm leaning too far forward. Bernie, I thought you did this more. All right. So this one I think I did last year. I wear these almost every day. If it's just like, if I'm just running somewhere or on a regular, if I'm going, to a meeting or something, I'll wear nicer dress shoes. But I wear these almost every day. These are so cool. All right. In fact, that's me on the top, and they come in all kinds of colors. I've got the tan ones, and I've got the black ones. These things are amazing. As a matter of fact, these are what the Navy SEALs wear. Okay, these shoes, they're kind of like the old Converse, but they're made of very, very tough Cordura. They are waterproof. I should have done the video of me in my water shoes, where when it rains, I let the storm drain go right onto my shoes. These things are impervious to water. I mean, the water will get in them, but they go out of them on those little holes there on the side. They just dry out. They're made to be in the water, but they're also just badass shoes. I love these shoes. Like I said, I've got the, I've had 4 pairs over the years. I've had 2 beige and 2 blacks. I wear size 12, so they're true to size. No, wait a minute. I might I don't have them with me because I had an appointment today. Um, I think I get 13s actually. I normally wear 12s and like dress shoes. I think I get 13s. So anyway, these are so amazing. I wish I would have had the video of me goofing around in the rain. One time I thought it was funny and I was out, you know how I like the rainstorms. I was out goofing around in the rain and I got my phone wet. And this was like 2 years ago, and I didn't have a phone for like 10 days. It was so bad. Sarah Moon was like, "That's what you get, playing in the rain." All right. Oh, I need to put that link up there for you for these shoes. These are amazing. Your man's gonna love these shoes if only if he's a manly man. If he's like metrosexual, meticulous, no. He's gonna say these aren't stylish. But here. Here's a link to that one. Oh yeah, I forgot where I do that. How did I do that last? Oh, I see. All right, here you go. Here's a link to the shoes. I wear them when I go out fishing too. And I have like an old pair, you know. There you go. That's for the shoes. All right, I think I'm gonna show you the really good ones now. I'm gonna show you the most unbelievable gift on here, and I'm gonna demonstrate it for you. Oh boy, here we go. The next one is the most expensive one so far. All right. But unbelievably worth it. And it is the Meta Ray-Ban glasses. These are smart glasses with cameras. Do you see the cameras on the corners there? And when I tell you that these cameras are incredible, they're incredible. These are clear, and I just got the oh no, I got the transition ones, but I wish I would have just got the clear ones because they have clip-on, you know, dark covers. Like they clip on. You can make them sunglasses. What I'm saying, and they're Ray-Bans. They're Ray-Ban sunglasses. You can get them as sunglasses, but you know I like to wear them inside as well because you never know when you might have to hit record. You know what I'm talking about? And these have. Are you ready for this? These have 5 microphones. They have 5 microphones all around the glasses. You can't see them because they're so small. But when they record, like if you're outside and there's noises to the right of you and different kind of sounds coming from the left of you, that's how it'll record it. So when you play it back, it's unbelievable. And I'll show you a quick video of I was driving in these, and I don't talk in these, but you may have seen me driving and talking, and it sounds unbelievable because the microphones are incredible. But this is. She has some as well. She says, you know, it makes it look like you're going really, really fast though. And that's true. But here, I'm going to put these on. I'm going to show you these. These are unbelievable. I have them in my hand. All right, you ready? So they come in this. Oh, I better put the link to them. Again, these are affiliate links. So you're going to make me a rich, rich man if you buy them on my affiliate links. You believe that? Let's see. I keep forgetting how right there. Okay, here's the link to the glasses, and then I'm going to show you how they work. I'm even going to take a video of you, and then I'll show you later. All right. Let's see. There you go. There's the glasses. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Boom. Okay. So they come in this nice little leather Ray-Ban case, and that's how they charge. They're like AirPods. Woo, woo, woo. Sheriff Ford comes in, rappels through the walls. AirPods. So, but here's, and then These are the plain ones. But since the lights, these ones here are transition, but, and I'm going to videotape right now. You ready for this? Oh shit, you're going to see all my mess. And my hair product for manly men. Man, you saw my tobacco. It really is tobacco. I can show you the tobacco. Is there anything that is secret? Oh, I don't want you to see the security system, because then the bad guys might figure out how to defeat it. All right, I'm ready for this. Here's how you hit the camera. You're going to see a light go on, like right, I don't know, one of these sides. It's video recording right now. Oh gosh, I gotta make sure you don't see all the confidential stuff in here. I'm video recording you. And here's what else you can do. You can just take a picture, just a snapshot. You just touch it, watch. Now, the best part about this, oh, I can demonstrate it too. I'll demonstrate this to you. You're not going to believe this. These are a must if you are, oh, I don't know, being harassed. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to show you that they also work. You can also hear they have speakers in them. The most unbelievable speakers. I'll let you hear what it sounds like. Let me just go to YouTube and pull up anything. I'm just going to pull up whatever comes up. How about the Dave Smith show? I like Dave Smith. So, oh my God. Watch this. I wonder. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to go like this. Watch. They got to be on. When the podcast first started taking off, there'd be all you hear that? People at like at Reason, at Cato, incredible. All right. So the Meta glasses, again, you can get the clip-ons to make them sunglasses. You can order them as sunglasses. These things are amazing and a must if you are if you're investigating stuff. All right, so they go right back in here and they charge just like AirPods. What next? Well, that was like 4, right? So we have 6 left. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oof. I think I'm going to show you this. I think I'm going to show you this one. Let me save it here and I'll put it on put it on the in the chat. Oh my gosh. All right, you ready for this one? This is perhaps my favorite hat. It is the Stetson Dune. It's got a cattle brand right there. It's a cattle brand. Look at that. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. It is, the color is acorn. You see that? It's got, oh my God, it's so beautiful. This is the one I wear whenever I'll do like a silhouette shot and it's just a shadow. You know, it says the shadow knows. Yeah. My God, this is a beautiful hat. So this is the Stetson Dune and it is part of, are you ready for this? Can you see in there? It's part of the gun collection. Yeah, it's cooler than this hat. See that? And I always have $2 bills in my hats. Look at that thing. Damn, this is beautiful. So this is the Stetson Dune. It's number 5. I wouldn't say it's the 5th best, but it's number 5. Let me put that now on there for you, and you can get it on Amazon. This one is, oh, I haven't put it up for, here you go. I just posted that. Here's what it looks like. Right there, boom. $205. It's not cheap, but it is just awesome. Sort of a cowboy hat, but also sort of got that, what do they call it? That Outback look a little bit. Oh man. Again, it comes in acorn. That is probably my favorite hat. All right. So that's what, 5 of them? What next? Oh, the next one's kind of fun. Yeah, I think I'll show you this one next. That's kind of silly, but serious too. Silly and serious. And I got them on right now. Any guesses what they are? I'll tell you right after this.
Strong, effective leadership. 3 words that could mean the difference between prison and your freedom. I'm Al Saulene, your Panama City Beach lawyer. 850-215-0628.
Don't let back pain and neck pain get you down. Find relief at Brown Chiropractic Center on St. Andrews Boulevard in Panama City. Dr. Sherry Brown helps people heal naturally with chiropractic adjustments and deep tissue massage. Call 769-3777.
You want to look good? You want to feel good? Little John's Big and Tall is where it's at. Right across the street from Sky's Pizza Pie, 5700 North Davis Highway. You can find out more online at littlejohnsbigandtall.com. He's also a member of the iTex trading community, where your iTex dollars are welcome.
Okay, what I'm going to show you now, I'm actually wearing, but I can't demonstrate them. I mean, maybe I could, but no, it's probably not the best move. Boxer briefs. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. These are unbelievably comfortable. I don't know what voodoo magic they use, but there's what, 6? Is that 6 pair for $25? Unbelievable. And normally for Christmas you don't get underwear, right? You don't get your wife an iron on Mother's Day, right? Don't do it. And normally you don't give underwear, do you, for Christmas? But in this case, tell him Bernie told you to do it. And at first he's going to say, what? And they say, no, on the show, of course, just on the show. And he promised that you're going to absolutely love them. Let me put these up. The link to these. Oh, God, here's the Stetson Dune link. I didn't put that. All right, there's that. Now let me give you the link to these boxer briefs. I got mine probably like 6 months ago. Oh my goodness. And notice the top. Do you see the top there? Remember, this is gonna sound, this is only for manly men. It has, let's look to the right, no friction, which is important when you're wearing underwear, wouldn't you say? No ride up. That's the worst part of a lot of those, is keep riding up. And then extra large pant crotch is what we're talking about. You probably noticed that in the picture, so let's get that off there before the show goes sideways. So yeah, these are fantastic. I almost didn't put it on there. As I said, really, Bernie, they want knives. Speaking of which, that's going to be next. All right. This is the most budget item. You should get several of these and put them in as stocking stuffers. I can't believe this. These are at Walmart. Every time I go to Walmart, I grab these and I start telling everybody about them. Like, you're not going to believe this. All right, so it's these. Put a picture up and I'll explain. And if you're a knife guy, you're not going to believe this. These are Ozark Trails, which, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, were garbage. They weren't great. They were not great. Didn't know what steel it was. If they were a folding pocket knife, the blade had a lot of play to it. It didn't have good action. They were not good. All right. These knives are $8. Oh, geez, it says $25. That's wrong. Son of a mother. They're $8 each. 8. damn it, now people are going to get confused. But they're definitely worth $25. I mean, they're absolutely incredible. This one in particular, okay? Listen, go to Walmart, go to the sporting section, grab a handful of these for the men in your life, put them as stocking stuffers, or make it a gift. If it's a tight Christmas, and it is, make it a gift. There's a bunch. Remember, I showed you all these. They're all good, especially that orange one, and I'm going to show you that too. But this one in particular is so good. It is called the Ridgeline. You see that? Here, I'll show you here. I featured it. If you look at the bottom there, Ridgeline. $8 for this. And let me show you something. What makes it so good? If you're a knife guy, you're not going to believe this. The handles on this thing, G10 handles. G10 handles? Are you kidding me? And the blade, D2 steel. G10 handles and D2 steel? Did you? That one didn't work. Hold on. I did some bad ones there. Oh, yeah. And this particular one is the Tanto shape, the Tanto blade. But it has a reversible pocket clip. It sits like that. So when you pull it out, it's ready to go. Look at the liner. Can you see the liner on this? The red liner? No, you really can't see the red line. You can't squeeze it. Like, the thing about cheap pocket knives is you can squeeze real hard right there, and you can't squeeze it because of the metal liner. Oh my God. This thing is so good. That thing right there makes it so it doesn't cut you, but you can operate it with one hand. $8 for this thing. And look, there's no blade plate at all. Either way, this knife should be $60. It's this one, the Ridgeline. That's the one, specifically because of the handle scale, the G10 handle scale, the D2, unbelievable. Here's the second best one. And look, they have them in other colors like this here. This one's not quite as good as that one because of the handle, really, but it is damn nice. $8? Are you kidding me? I think that's the spring assist, and I don't like the spring assist as much because it could potentially open up in your pocket. But this one here is the next one. So take a look at the orange one. See, I showed a picture of 3 of them out there. That knife right there is, I think that one's like $9.99, less than $10. And let me show you what makes it so great. Again, D2 steel. D2 steel. No play. Well, a little, tiny bit, actually. This one has a tiny bit of play. And it has, if you're familiar with Benchmade bug out, watch me get sued. I was telling a friend about something funny about that. But this sort of looks like the that Benchmade bug out, which was like 200 and some bucks or something. It's got the same operating system. Look at that. Look at the action on that. Watch this. I mean, this thing. I like orange too, by the way. Orange is like my favorite color. I denied that for about 40 years of my life. But I've decided, yes, it is my, look at this thing. I've used it too. Man, oh man. Yeah. So anyway, Walmart, these two in particular. $8. I don't have a link to that, obviously, but so I think that's 6 of them. What am I going to show you next? I think I'm going to show you another high value one, but for a different reason. Yep. Underwear and socks. The most exciting ones, though. So these are, if you know what these are, here, let me make a link for it. If you know what these are my favorites. different styles, right? Some are hiker, some are thick, some are medium, some are thin, that kind of thing. So these though are the ones that do I have them on right now? No, I have different ones on right now. But man, I'll tell you what makes these so unbelievable. First, let me put the link. These are called Darn Tough. Oh, here's the boxer briefs. These are called Darn Tough socks. And oh my God, $224. Oh my God, I didn't fix that. They're not $224, they're $24. Jesus. $24 for one pair of socks, Bernie? Damn, I really am messing the show up. 24. These are $24. The link will show you if you click on the link. Damn it. So what makes them so great? Well, the material for one. These were kind of developed by the Navy SEALs, actually. SEAL Team 6. They do a lot of development for products and stuff. And I know people who have had their single pair of socks, Darn Tough socks, for 10 years, 15 years, no holes. But here's what makes them worth $24 each. Other than the fact that they're made of merino wool and other things in it. Let me get out of that. But let's say you do wear them out somehow. Let's say you wear these things out. They have a lifetime warranty. One pair of socks, lifetime warranty. I remember telling Sarah Moon when I got mine, I said, baby, I'll have these socks for the rest of my life. And because she's always only gives me half an ear, I said, did you mean I'm going to have these socks for the rest of my life? How are you going to have these socks for the rest of your life? Because lifetime warranty. You send them in and they send you a new pair. But they are so durable, so comfortable, and they're sized, right? So I wear extra large. I have like size 12 or 13 feet. Manly man. And so, they even have XXL for real manly man. They have all the different sizes. And I cannot say enough about those. If you get your man a pair of those Darn Tough socks and the boxer briefs, I'm telling you, stocking stuffers. And my goodness, I still go back to this though. Stocking stuffers, the best. Ozark Trail. Now, again, if you're like, Bernie, I've had Ozark Trail knives. They're garbage. They used to be. But the last year and a half, unbelievable. I was going to say, I don't know how they're doing it, but I do know how they're doing it. They get you. They're losing money on this one. As I said, they're losing money on that one, but they don't care, right? Let's say they lose, $3 because of the way they buy them. And so you're going to buy other stuff at Walmart. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. All right. How about this? Here's another one. So this is a power supply and the price is right. It's $25. We put the link. This is, let's say, I keep one of these in my car because look at it. You can plug it in to your, I guess they don't make, I was going to call it a lighter portal, but plug it in there and you have USB. You have, I forget what they're called, the regular, look at that. You can plug in a damn lamp, which I might do in the town car. Let me get the link for you to this. But this is great, especially for, people who've been through Hurricane Michael and didn't have power. Jody, the socks are $24. I messed that up so bad. I'm going to confuse everybody. It's $24 for one pair of socks. Damn it. I forgot to change that when I was making these earlier. $24 for the socks. And if you click the link, you'll see that. They're amazing. So this right here, and you can see it's not very big. It looks big in the picture, but compare it to the part that goes into the hole. It's not very big. That's what I'm saying. Back to the Manly Man show. And let's see here. The Manly Man Christmas. All right, let's get that off of there. What do I have left? I have 2 left. So we've gone through 8. Let me show you what we've gone through. We've gone through the Meta glasses, right? Those are $224 right there. And again, All right. I'm home right now. And I'm going to record you. See that? I'm now recording you. These things are so cool. You talk about spy gadgets. And again, you can make, I put a little clip-on thing. The sunglasses, the Ray-Ban sunglasses that work like AirPods. Woo, woo. And also camera, video, which I'm doing now. You just turn it off there. So cool. These are $224 and they charge up. Smart glasses, they charge up in the little case, just like, I'm not saying it again, because they really will start if I keep talking about it too much. So yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? So that's kind of the pricey gift, is the Meta Ray-Ban smart glasses. All right, here's the flashlight, $24. It's only about 5 inches long. He should have it in his pocket every day. And they come in different colors, by the way, if you don't like orange. I love orange. For one reason, I've dropped them in the woods and lost them and then found them months later, like a black flashlight. It still worked. It was crazy. But I like orange. But they come in blue. They come in green. They come in black. They're small, maybe 4 inches. They're not, that's probably 4 or 5 inches. That's very, very short. Rides real low in the pocket. And that is the brightest light. You absolutely will not. I shine it all across the, damn it, what river do I go to, sweetheart? At night, I'll shine it across the entire river. All right. So that is just incredible. The shoes, $112. They're pricey, but these are the Altama Maritime Assault shoes. And the links are in there. They come in black. I have black and I have the tan or the desert sand. Tan. Desert sand. And then they come in the olive green like that. They have what other? Oh, they have camo. And these are made of very, very tough material called Cordura. They're I don't say waterproof, they're just impervious to it. Like the water gets in, the water comes out those little holes. And the soles are completely, the water just goes off them, so they dry really fast. Super cool. I wear them all the time. Love them. I've had 4 pair of those. Yeah, this one's a little pricey too. The Stetson Dune, but again, it's my absolute, well, I always say that, but I can't say it's my absolute favorite hat, but it is in the top tier. Here it is. Man, oh man, this thing's beautiful. Look at that. It's, again, the Gun Club. The $2 bill. I always have $2 bills. Yeah. Acorn color. Unbelievable hat. The socks I told you about, they're $24, not $224, for God's sake. $24. And these are not $25. They're $8 each. $8 each. And the Ridgeline is the one to get, that white one in the middle, the Ridgeline. This one, $25 for the power source. Keep it in your vehicle. It does have USB. And look at the bottom. It has all the different sizes. Like USB-C. Man, so cool. You can charge a lot with that. The boxer briefs. Notice the extra large pant crotch. No friction, no write-up. These, I don't know what voodoo magic material these are made out of. But holy smokes, are they comfortable. My favorite ever. All right, let's get to the final 2. It's another hat. I've been wearing this one a lot lately, just even around. That is a sage color. It kind of doesn't look sage in that picture. Now, that's made out of wool. It's $124. There it is. It's called the Gallatin. I waited a long time to get this hat for some reason. I get mine from Little John's Big and Tall. I waited a long time to get it. He doesn't carry them anymore, which is why I'm telling you that they're on Amazon. But that is a crushable hat, so you can sort of like fold it up. I never do that. But it's durable, and it is, man, that's a nice hat. I don't know what it is, but I put it off because it just looked kind of like plain, you know. But man, I love it. I love it in the woods. I love it around town. Just fits great. It's just a wonderful hat. So if you really don't want to, now this one's not for the woods. That's made of like a real nice felt. It's more stiff. It's a lot more stiff, and it's acorn color. That's just a nice hat. This one is more for everything, you know, even out, you know, you can wear it doing out. I wear it out in the woods too, obviously. They're like that. So the Stetson Gallatin, super, super good hat. Can't go wrong with it. And finally, I'm not going to say number 10, but it's the 10th one. And I saved it for last. Oh, I need to put the Gallatin link for you. That last hat. All right. And again, these are affiliate links. So if you buy them, you're going to make me a fortune. Here we go. Right here, the Gallatin hat. All right. And the last one is one you've been putting off. You've been saying, I need to get it, but oh my God. Oh yeah, I think I have it on there for you. Make sure I have the link to the next one. I do. All right. You've been saying, I really need to get this, but I haven't gotten around to it. I really need to get it. Now there's no excuses. The final one. Make it easy. I'm going to put the link up for you. Booyah. Hurricane Michael. Storm of Corruption. 600 and some pages of the real story. Now that it's the truth coming out, says Jesse Nelson. It's the truth. I wish the truth didn't come out. Now that he's going to be recalled. The special election, by the way, is January 20th. This book, I wrote the foreword in it. I wrote the first opening chapter. It's like 22 pages. And I lay it out. I lay out how I thought she did it, to how I was certain she didn't, and neither did James. They were framed. See? Can you? Oh man, you're not going to see it. Anyway, yeah, I wrote the prologue, and so the prologue is detailed, and here I'll read you just the first opening. So I quote J.K. Rowling in it, the author, and I say, there's nothing like looking if you want to find something. But one thing you'll notice about the corrupt local law enforcement is that they don't look. Just think about the I don't want to get upset on this show, so I'm going to save that for the rest of the year. But let me just read you part of this, okay? This is how I open up the chapter I wrote, the prologue. I thought she did it. Mayor Margo Anderson called me from home the night she was indicted on 64 counts of public corruption. All told, she was facing more than 1,000 years in prison. It took me off guard, and I really didn't want to take the call. We knew each other, and I liked her. She told me that she was innocent and that I was the only member of the press she trusted. Her wrists and ankles were bruised from the shackles that bound her for several hours in a federal holding cell in Jacksonville. If Shell Shocked had a voice, it was Margo Anderson on August 19, 2020. And then I go on and I detail and I name names. Anyway, here it is. And let me give you the link to the book. Right here. That's right, Jody. This is I can't believe how many she sells, by the way. This book is like a real crime Amazon bestseller. Man, it's so good. But there it is. If you've been putting off getting it, I think it is. And she wrote it, Mayor Anderson taught English. She's a super writer. And, I taught writing. I taught writing in college. I taught persuasive writing at Penn State, at Weber State in Utah, and I taught persuasive writing here. Some of you were students, and I still see you, and it's so cool. It was 2007 at Gulf Coast College. And I used to tell people, I used to tell students, if you want to learn to write. Oh, Bernie, that's really deep. But if you want to learn to write well, read. And I don't know why that is, but people who read a lot tend to be the better writers. Just something about the way your brain is wired and the way your brain works. But she's a super good writer, and she understands, grammar and all that type of stuff. But this book was not written in that style. This book was a passion, trying to explain what's going on, sort of a what's the phrase I'm thinking of? I forget. It's a writing style, and it slipped my mind right now. I wish I could remember, but it's sort of just like writing as you think it, and just keep going. If somebody can think of the style, that style of literature, and I can't even think of the famous books. That's right on the tip of my tongue too. But anyway, you do, Jody, you read a lot. But yeah, this book was written in that style. It is not a, there was a famous, and I think it's more of a legend, folklore than anything else. And I think it was Mark Twain who wrote a long letter to somebody, like really long. And at the end of the letter, Mark Twain says, "Sorry for the long letter. I didn't have time to write a shorter one." And in other words, it takes a long time to refine. You write it out once, then you start to refine it, make sure that, it's an active voice and that the paragraphs flow. Stream of consciousness is what I was trying to think of. That's the writing style, stream of consciousness. This is not a deliberate written book with lots of editing. This is a stream of consciousness where she's laying it out there, 600 pages. And inside there, she talks about the grand jury. She talks about the grand jury transcript. She talks about the investigation notes, the FBI notes, all of that stuff. Oh man, anyway. Oh, thank you, Jody. I promise you, I thought of it before I just saw it. No one's going to believe me. But yeah, stream of conscience. Thank you. That's exactly what it is. All right. So there you go. You got them. The 10 Manly Man Christmas gifts. And did I put the link for Margot's book? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I think all the links are there. Merry Christmas. I almost got one of those. In fact, I have them over there. The Santa hats. But when I went to Walmart looking at these, I was like, man, that looks like a hat Irwin Jackson would wear. The great Irwin Jackson over in the Truth Teller, Tallahassee Truth Teller. He wears these kind of things, and then he does super things for the community. And I saw this. I said, you know what? I'm going to wear this one this time. In fact, I might not stop wearing it. You see me walking around. All right, I'm going to check out. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you are able to get some of these things and make your man happy. I'll tell you what makes me happy is when you support my efforts. And some of you are. Actually, I just saw some of you are doing it, and I'm very grateful. Patreon.com/Bernie Thompson, where you can throw a tip in the tip jar as little as $5 a month. It's easy, it's anonymous, and you can quit at any time. But crowdfunding is a very, very big way to support what I'm doing. And also I want to thank the Unknown Patriot for your support. And if you haven't yet got your free subscription for the weekly email newsletter with the shows and the posts on Facebook in one email, That's where you get 20 seconds is how long it takes. You go to bernie.substack.com, 20 seconds, you sign up for a free email newsletter, and you get the shows in the email. They link you to YouTube. So if you know somebody who's not on Facebook, I can't watch the show, I'm not on Facebook, put their email in, and they'll get a free weekly email with the shows, bernie.substack.com. Also, if you've been trying to reach me and you need an hour or a half hour of my full attention, this is the surefire way to do it. You can book a call. And those of you who have done it, it's been pretty productive, hasn't it? It's been great to meet you as well. Calendly.com/Bernie Thompson. It is super, super easy to book a call. And it also supports my efforts. All right, with that, I think I've covered it all. It's always fun to do this. And yeah, that's about it. All right. I will see you soon. I do intend to do, usually I don't do almost anything in December, but I do plan to do more. I do plan to do a few more before the holidays are over, because I got a lot of stuff to tell you. I've got tons of stuff to tell you that I have been wanting to already tell you. I'm behind. All right, I'll save it. Merry Christmas, and get some of that stuff for your man, only if he's a manly man.